one.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 15 of PrimeTime Kitchen's How Tuesdays. Tonight we're doing something kind of cool. We're going to do gourmet burgers. It's the end of the summer. We figure we'd blow it out with a nice big baller burger. Going to make 3 different kinds. Pick the one you like, make them for all your friends. And we're also going to make some onion jam that turns into bacon jam. It's like 2 different stages. We'll show you how easy that is. And it's incredibly good. Actually, I had to start early on that because it was kind of time consuming. So I wish you could smell those onions. It's kind of crazy already.
Smells so good.
I'm Jim. And that's my wife right there. Her name is Tori.
Yes.
And she is back in action, which is good. Also going to introduce you to a couple things tonight. We have 2 new clients on, and one is Florida Fresh Meats right there. And they are providing the Wagyu. That's right, Wagyu. The cool thing about this product is, let's say you want to step it up for your cookout, starting football season, Labor Day or whatever, you can order this and have it delivered right to your house anywhere in the United States. He'll send it right out, and it is delicious. Actually, I talked to Chef Bruno from Millennium 106, where we're going to be tomorrow night.
Yep.
And the Wagyu, he said to me, was like the best Wagyu he's had in the States. So, incredible products. Florida Fresh Meats, you can get them online at floridafreshmeats.com. Jan Costa is the man. Thanks for your support, Jan. We appreciate it. The Oliver brothers are on. So, we're in the real estate business now as well. So, go to the website, ptkradio.com. You'll see a picture of me and Mike and Dan. And also, you'll see a link to their website, which basically leads you through the whole process of getting a home, selling a home, get rid of a terrible rental property that's causing you problems. Maybe even just want to get cash for your house because you're going through a foreclosure. These guys can work out cool stuff. So that's theoliverbrothers.com. Thanks to those guys as well. Always Wassie's. We really appreciate the guys from Wassie's Meats helping us bring in the radio show every single week. And on Saturdays they cook for free with Riverway Mike, and of course the lowest prices on Big Green Eggs in the entire state of Florida. Like and share tonight if you don't mind as we move through this process of cooking these great burgers. And of course, can't do that without our great roll. Sarah Lee has just rolled this out. You may have heard us talking about it on the Monsters. This is the brand new Artisano bun with that beautiful white dusting of flour. We're going to toast these up real nice and pile these things high with big Wagyu burgers and all kinds of cool toppings. So let's get started. Remember, like and share, please, if you don't mind. Also, tomorrow night, Millennium 106, if you hadn't gotten your ticket, I think we have 15, maybe 10 or so left. Eventbrite.com. Just put in PTK. It'll take you right to the page. We'd love to see you tomorrow night. That menu is crazy. I was talking to Chef today, and it's going to be great. 3 drinks, 4 entrees or 4 meals, and it's going to be a blast. Story. You're not going to be there with a bunch of prizes. So we'll hope to see you tomorrow night at Millennia 106 for PTK Live. All right. Wagyu. Here's the burgers we're doing. We're doing a au revoir. Hope I'm saying that right. It's French for basically pepper steak. So we're going to put some diced onion, garlic, Worcestershire, salt in the burger. Then we're going to coat it in fresh crushed, no joke, black peppercorns. Sear that off and finish it with a cream fresh sauce on this nice, beautiful bun with some beautiful watercress. That's all we're doing there. We're doing also Tori's favorite burger, which is the Wagyu beef burger that has the brie. It has the onion jam, the bacon jam. It's got arugula on there for a nice peppery bite. And we even finished that up with a little, what else? Or what do we put on there? Some kind of crazy, more of that jam. Also,
Brie burger?
The brie burger.
Yeah. Brie burger?
Apple. That's the other thing we'll put on there. Thin sliced apple.
Yeah.
And then also on that au revoir burger, we're going to also do this beautiful wild mushroom is going to be on top of that as well. And then we're going to do a burger with a fried green onion on it. And we're going to fry cheddar cheese with chives in it. And that's going to go on top. We'll maybe make a little compound mayo. And of course, that will also get our bacon jam. So let's get started. Let's talk about the bacon jam. That way we can get on the burgers.
Let's do it.
Come here, Mary Dawn.
I'm drinking. Hold on.
So we had to get started early because these have been cooking for about like literally 40 minutes already. So this is 4 onions, medium onions, sliced thin. I sliced them whole like that. Some people say you can dice them if you want to make this jam. I actually like them like this because when you pull it out of the jar, it kind of holds it on. It's like the rebar onion jam. But we're going to pulse it a couple of times to break it down. Now, when you're making this, make a lot of it. Because there's no reason to make it. It takes a long time to make it.
It cooks down, right?
Yeah, so just make a lot of it and go ahead and just store it. Use what you're going to use, and this goes on everything. You want to blow some flatbread away. You've seen it here on the show. Use this as your sauce instead of tomato sauce. Then put cheese like brie on there, and then some good ham or something. Believe it or not, it's so good. And something sweet like maybe a pear or some apple.
How long have you been cooking
this? This is 45 minutes. And this is...
How many onions?
Okay, so this is 4 onions sliced thin, about half a stick of butter, and when I'm going to show you the bacon we did here, about maybe 2 tablespoons of the bacon renderings in here. That's where we're getting that smoky bacon flavor. Okay. And we're almost ready to start kind of breaking this down. So just understand that's how we got to that point here.
Okay.
if you aren't cooking your bacon in the oven, you're doing yourself and your family a disservice. Not only does it save from messy cleanup, it's horrible in there. It cooks it so much crispier, and it's just easier, and you get this beautiful, real clear bacon grease that we like to keep for beans and collard greens and all kinds of stuff like that. So we did our bacon here. So basically, this is cooked till right before. You can see it's kind of limp, Tor.
Yep.
Don't listen to me.
I've seen a couple of things this week. Yeah.
Tori.
Do this.
Tori.
Do that. Tuck that.
This is more accurate for me.
Stop.
Anyway, so we cook this right until it's about crisp, and we pull it out because we don't want it crispy. Because what we're going to do is we're actually going to cook this down some more in some a little bit of vinegar and some water in our sauce here, and it's going to really break that meat down. So when we pulse it a couple times in our food processor, we're ready to go. All right?
Wait.
What?
We haven't cheersed. You didn't say what you were drinking.
Oh, man.
I didn't say what I was drinking.
Why don't I get so fired up and get so crazy about this thing?
I don't know. But you gotta calm down. You're a little flustered. Buddy.
Well, I'm so excited to have you back, honey.
I know.
So that we can make what? This is J-Dub. Remember the beer we talked about, J-Dub right here. They sent us over. And this is their, let's see if I can read this. It doesn't really, it's a something whole. Whole Sun.
Yeah, it's
Red
Whole Sun.
Amber. And I think this is part of their collectors, one of their collector series, because this came in a very important box.
It was very important.
Big shout out to the guys over at J-Dub. They really took care of us.
What an odd color.
It is, but it's great. Hold on one second, baby. I gotta make sure we don't burn these.
Okay.
We gotta get this going right here. So let me take a break there. Oh, and Tori is drinking.
That's what Kelly got me for my birthday.
Yeah, so I don't even know. I've never heard of this or whatever.
It's very good.
I bet.
It is.
It looks like it tastes great.
It does.
All right, so Carol, we're also going to make some coleslaw tonight.
Yep, we are.
Let's just get going and do some stuff.
Okay. Are we going to cheers?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Here's to you. Episode 15, baby. I love you so much. All right.
I love you so much.
PTKradio.com.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, the post shows. Holy Christ.
Is it good?
Wow.
Must be. You just took a big gulp.
Wow. That's sour. I didn't expect it to be sour.
So I talked about the surgery that I had in the last post show.
Yes.
So if people want to know what I've had, girls, check it out. You may or may not have the issue. I don't know, but it was totally worth it. Little bit of a pain in the butt, but totally worth it.
And when she says girls, she means literally girls. Check it out.
Yeah, totally. Girls, listen to it.
So we're just basically, you can see, we're dicing this bacon up. This is an entire pound of bacon. So basically your ratio for this, the most important ratios are 4 medium diced onions to about a pound of bacon.
Willie White is drinking the finest of Bud Lights this evening.
Nothing wrong with BL, man. BL gets American order.
Oh, he's in Houston. Oh my gosh,
wow.
Willie, wow. He said the cupboards are getting bare there in Houston.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Wow.
This does smell great, however.
Oh
sorry,
man.
That was really shitty of me. Cheers. I love you. Do we ever do that?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we're cooking this bacon in. So we're going to put a little bit of, it says sherry vinegar. So
there's a lot of stuff happening here right here tonight.
That's fine. A lot of ingredients. Sherry vinegar, we're going to do about.
How much was that?
Probably about, I don't know, a little less than a quarter of a cup, probably 4 tablespoons.
Okay.
Then we're going to get some water in here.
Wow, Willie, if you need anything, email us at primetimekitchen@gmail.com and we will totally help you out as much as we possibly can.
Right.
Awful.
So, water, we're going to cook this down.
Cheers, Rhonda.
So basically, a little bit of vinegar in there, a little bit of bacon in there, so a lot of bacon in there, some onion. And we're just going to let that simmer, and it'll slowly break down. If we need to keep it going so that bacon gets to where we want it, like broken nuts, keep adding water. They can hurt it. All right?
That sounds good.
All right, so that's going.
Yep.
So that basically will be done. So as soon as that's done, we'll just take it off, and we can pulse it in our food processor. And again, it doesn't have to be hot when we use it. Obviously, it stays in the fridge most of the time.
Yeah.
So, how to make the right burger. And coleslaw. We're going to make some coleslaw tonight too. Let's do that first, okay?
You want to do the coleslaw first?
Yeah, because I want to get it.
Chill it?
Yeah, I want to get it in the fridge, and here's why.
Okay.
I learned this as I kind of mess stuff up.
Yep.
But I find that when you cut the slaw and you dress it, which is like, a little bit of mayo, some vinegar, maybe some lemon. We're going to do some dill, fresh dill tonight. We're going to put some capers in for a little bit of a briny flavor, some pickle juice.
Yep.
salt, pepper. This is one the guys love here at the house. I've been making it for a while. It's been a favorite. So it's a simple one. We just use red cabbage.
Got it.
Which is right here, right? Just going to split this red cabbage right in the middle.
Okay.
Just as easy as that, Tor. And, right. I can just get a couple outers out. No big deal. You really don't have to. And we're basically, I'm going to need glasses for this, so you guys can make fun of me all you want, you sons of bitches.
You can't even, you can see.
Hello.
Are you that blind, baby?
Hello.
Like,
baby.
what's happening?
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to run this sharp-ass knife, like, into my hand,
Okay.
so we're going to cut as thin as possible. As you can see, it's kind of almost ribbons. Not like that. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to get that out of there. See what mistakes here. A little bit of ribbons.
Super thin.
Yes. And once you kind of get the idea of how the knife is going through, you can do it pretty well. Now look, this would be a lot easier on a mandolin or a food processor, but it's
But
just...
you wanted to show off a little bit.
Yeah.
Show how thin you can get it.
Well, I'm not really doing a good job here. Those pros out there would kill me right now. That would be...
Okay. You're doing great.
And I'm only going to make a little of this tonight, but you can just kind of add as much as you want to, you know, to kind of make the quantity you want, guys. You know the deal.
They said they're not going to make fun of your glasses, but that lip factor.
That what? That what?
That lip.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, I knew you shouldn't have started that. What are you doing? All right, so as we put it in, kind of pull it apart.
Okay.
Now I know this is really stringy for some people. Are going to be like, what? Look at all those crazy strings. It's going to be big and the bite's going to be huge, and that's just the way I like to make my slaw. I don't cut it real fine, so I like it like that. That's how I make it. That's how the family likes it too, so we're just going to keep making it like that.
I don't like coleslaw.
Thanks, Tor.
I'm not even
else
trying
you'd like to add into our cooking show tonight that may be helpful, or?
But I heard that it's very good.
Yeah, right. I hate everything you're doing.
No, I love the hamburgers. And the bacon jam. And the onion jam.
You don't know.
I don't know. Thick Cabbage Colbert. That's what Daniel named you.
What?
Thick Cabbage Colbert.
Thick Cabbage Colbert. Mm-hmm. Why is it not? Is it not thin enough for that guy? Is that Daniel Dennis?
It's Daniel D.
No.
Tanya loves coleslaw. Somebody called you Santa.
That didn't take long. I expect more.
What's a girl got to do to get her hands on some of that red wine reduction? That sounded a little sexy.
Well, that's what I call my...
Daniel said that one of his favorite things in life is coleslaw. And then he said he loved you.
No, stop it.
I'm sure that was on a 60-inch.
Oh, really? That's great.
They put it up on the 60-inch.
Right, 70-inch, I think. Daniel would not get
70.
caught dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Daniel Dennis would not get caught dead watching it.
Kathy, quite honestly, I've never tasted coleslaw in my whole entire life. I may like it.
Or it's just salad with the cabbage, basically. All right. White and purple. Get some good color going there.
Okay.
And we're going to add a little bit more color
Mixing it up.
by shaving some carrot. Right there. Get that tip off. Once everything. Good. And so I want ribbons in there.
Oh, yeah.
So we just take this is my potato peeler. You can see it's pretty effective at spreading around. Give me some good shavings of carrot. And I think carrot's essential because it's sweet.
Yeah.
So you have a lot. Yeah, you have a lot of really. This is like horseradishy, real bold flavor, and this carrot really sweetens it out because we're gonna put some vinegar in here. We're gonna put some lemon and some all kinds of cool stuff. Put a little sugar in here, actually.
Rodney said at least there's no limp cabbage.
Well, I guess I should I thank Rodney for that? Or exactly how?
Hey, Mike Oliver.
What up, Mike? Thanks for your business, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm making a mess here.
That's okay. I'm finding them. I'm throwing them in. It's fine.
Yeah, it is fine. Okay. Tori, what's going on?
What is happening tonight?
There's like this theme.
I don't know. What's happening?
All right, so let's get this stirred in here too. As you can see, look how much alive that makes our slaw look now. Actually, we need a little bit more than that. What do you think, baby? You agree? Mm-hmm. I think so too.
I'm gonna actually taste coleslaw tonight.
So
What is it? Do you put like mayonnaise? So it's mayonnaise and
vinegar, a little bit of some pickle juice.
Okay.
Some dill.
Fun.
Salt and pepper. A little bit of sugar.
Yeah.
That's the thing people leave out of their coleslaw a little bit. They like it real kind of salty or whatever. I think sugar takes, because we got quite a bit of acid in there, you know, with the vinegar and the lemon juice and stuff. I find that the little bit of sugar takes it away, balances it out. You know, always looking for balance.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
We good?
How does this family roll?
We like Dukes.
Dukes!
We do.
Dukes! All right, Dukes. Don't do a lot of this at first, please. People over mayo their
Here.
No, good. Yeah, thank you. People over mayo their slaw, and it's so crazy. I mean, the vegetables are supposed to kind of do a job. Let them do it. Don't kill them with.
Did you just put more water in there?
Yeah.
Keep reducing it. How yummy does that look? Oh, got a steamer. Steamed up the lens. Okay.
It's a real cooking show. We're really cooking.
We are really
All right,
cooking.
so we have probably about 2 tablespoons of mayo to start with. Gotta remember, this is a quarter. This is only a quarter of a head of cabbage. So that's how much this makes. All right.
Right.
And that's both. I do it even. No onion. We're gonna put some capers. A little bit of this is just red wine vinegar. You can do sherry vinegar. You can do apple cider vinegar.
Awesome.
A little bit of that. You can always add that. And I use a little bit of rice wine vinegar because I like. It's a little funky, and I actually like that. I think it adds a good flavor. So I put a little bit of that in there.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna do some capers.
Perfect. I love capers.
Capers give you that great. Actually, a little bit of the brine too.
Oh, people are talking, but it stopped rolling. So hold on.
Okay.
Hey, we have 9 people share us.
Hey, awesome. Thanks, 9 people. Appreciate that.
Joey said, awesome job. Santa,
Salt.
SANNA, said hey. Not Santa.
All right, so we have a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
Always got to season.
Have you ever seen the Inner Courses cookbook?
The inner.
Inner Courses, I don't know.
Is that somebody joking? Are we being goofed on?
I don't think so.
Intercourse.
Oh.
Oh man, did it get you, baby?
You got me.
I think you just got.
I said it twice. Okay.
All right. The magic part of mine that everybody likes about my slaw, guys, is dill. All right. So we're gonna a little bit of pickle juice.
Yep.
Just pickle juice. Believe it or not, you don't need a lot.
You use Mount Olive pickles?
Well, because I don't have any Clausens.
Where's the Clausens?
Maybe I don't have any more. So we just kind of pull.
I'm judging a little bit.
It sounds like you're judging a lot. So we're just gonna pull this dill off the stems. Let people chop it up. I don't. I just leave it like this.
Okay.
And do one sprig at first, because dill can get, it can take over. It's kind of weird how that works. But I like these big sprigs, because I think they look good when you mix them all in and get when you serve your. Oh. And we got a little bit of green in there too.
Look at that.
So if you chop it up, you don't get the.
It's really pretty.
You don't get the good color there. Let's see what we have so far.
Did you add more mayonnaise without me seeing? Oh, okay. That's why people wanted you to cut it.
Is it
good? I want to taste it. Okay.
Lemon. And a little bit more mayo. Tablespoon. That's it.
Okay. So how much total mayo did you put in that whole thing?
3 tablespoons.
Okay.
3 tablespoons, probably about a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, and a tablespoon, like a tablespoon of capers, which we actually need more of.
Scott said that that's a real book. It's a real cookbook.
Oh,
he
yeah?
actually gives it to people for wedding gifts.
That's
so cool.
That is cool.
Dill, hashtag dill. Yep.
And
You're the best, Jimmy. That's what Jeff Barnes says.
thank you.
Daniel said that looks awesome.
Maybe I need sugar. Oh, I'll get it from here.
We have raw.
Yes, ma'am.
Sugar in the raw?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there you go. All right, so this is done. So we have a nice salty, briny. And another thing too, what's great about this kind of spaghetti-like slaw that I know you guys are probably tripping out about.
No, nobody said anything.
You can grab this and pile it right on top of the burger, and it stays up there. It won't break apart because it's like a bird's nest, but it's good. So wait to get it to your plate. Just cut it up if you want. You can also throw in some red onion in this.
Okay.
I know people who do that.
Yeah.
Whatever veggies you like. People can put broccoli in here. Seriously, this is just the base of our dill slaw that everybody likes. Also in summer, it's kind of refreshing too.
Hey, Jeff said he likes to throw chili flakes in his.
You can.
Anthony, we just put the sugar in, buddy. It was sugar in the raw. Let me go get this fridge door.
Gonna add a little brown sugar to our jam.
Okay, so now we're putting brown sugar.
A little brown sugar in here.
Okay, so we have onions. We have 4 onions that has basically been on here for about an hour.
Yeah, oh, seriously, it's been there an hour.
And then we added an entire slab of bacon, right?
Yeah, a pound of bacon.
That we cooked off in the oven.
Right.
And then we are adding our brown sugar, and we're adding water to it to keep it wet.
Yeah, to keep it cooking. And we're actually probably not bad now. I'm gonna let that sugar seep in there and melt a little bit. Now, when we put it in the processor,
We could put that on ice cream.
Yeah, you can. When that goes in the processor, I'll pulse it with a little bit of olive oil and some balsamic vinegar just to give a little bit of roundness to the end of that sweetness.
Yep.
And a little bit to go. If you want, I'll tell you another thing. Tablespoon of bourbon in there, guys.
Oh, okay.
Tablespoon of bourbon, maple syrup. We're gonna probably put a little bit of maple syrup. There is so much you can do. Whatever flavor profile you like.
Yep.
Just do it because that's kind of what you're doing here. You're just learning as we go.
That sounds great.
Just build some flavor until it gets right. Let me clean that a little bit.
Make you some room.
Yeah. I get messy. That goes so fast. Although, like I said, we're gonna do another post show tonight. Has anybody out there watched or heard any of the post shows? I'd like to get some feedback.
Nobody said anything yet. Save that bacon jam for the hot tub later. That's right, Tony.
Stop it.
That's right.
Oh, that was straight up like gross, right?
Hey, if they just joined, what are we making?
We're making gourmet burgers tonight. We're making baller burgers tonight.
We are making baller burgers tonight.
So we're going to turn our heat on to our little skillet, which we have loaded up with some vegetable oil, okay? We're going to fry off a tomato here.
Yeah?
Because we need this pan to do our burgers.
Okay.
So we're going to get that going. Because this jam here, I can go ahead.
So we're frying the tomatoes in that?
Yeah, so one of our burgers tonight, let me run the 3 burgers real quick for everybody who just came by. Thank, by the way, for joining us. We appreciate it. If you don't mind, like and share tonight, we're doing gourmet burgers with my dill slaw. You just saw us make that. If you didn't, you'll be able to catch it on the replay. It'll be up on ptkradio.com like as soon as we get done here, right?
Yeah.
And on Facebook too.
Well, it'll be on Facebook, and then tomorrow it'll be on our YouTube channel and ptkradio.com.
So we're making 3 gourmet burgers tonight. One is, and we're using Florida Fresh Meats, which is a new client of the show. We love Jan and Steve. They're awesome guys. This is all Florida beef, guys. This is made. This is all farmed right up in Ocala. So this is all in-house product, and this is their Wagyu. And I was telling a story earlier. I talked to Chef Bruno tonight because we're going to be at 1 at 106 tomorrow. Yep. And I was telling him what we're doing tonight. And he goes, yeah, you know what the crazy thing is? I didn't even know my relationship with him. He goes, the best Wagyu I've ever had in the United States is right up there in Ocala, Florida. And I said, that's my guy, Summerfield. So Florida Fresh Meats, check out their website, crazy stuff. And you can have this quality beef sent anywhere in the U.S. for this baller burger we're doing tonight. So you want to step it up for a special occasion.
Baller burgers.
Oh, you know what else I didn't say? We had the Phillips File Poker Tournament this past week. And I wish I could remember their names because I'm so horrible with it. But I want to thank the guys so much for buying the. We're doing this show at somebody's house, so we raised money for the mustard seed by offering that up. And thank you guys if you're watching tonight. I really appreciate that. We can't wait to come to your place and do that thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be so cool.
Okay, so I didn't find a green tomato tonight.
Okay.
So I had to get the greenest one I could find. I'm just gonna core this real quick.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, and you really don't even need to core this. This is just a really hard tomato that's still obviously not ripe yet, but
Mike
let's get water.
Said if you put it on PTK section of Real Radio site, I can share it a couple times over the weekend.
Oh, cool. We'll do that.
Okay.
It's usually always up there, right? We share it to the Monsters page.
Yeah, but not on Real Radio.
Oh, we don't?
We don't have access to that one.
Oh, Molly will do it. She's awesome. Cool. So anyway, what we're doing, one of our burgers tonight is it's going to have a fried green tomato on top. We're going to do some, and we're going to fry some cheddar cheese with chives in it. And then we're going to put our bacon jam on there. So that's one of them. We have a burger au poivroir. I think I'm saying that right. Which is au poivroir. And this, I'm going to say, I'll give the shout out. This is inspired by the burger they have at Luke's in Maitland. If you haven't been there yet, that burger is insanity. So we're going to try to recreate that tonight. So I'm not trying to bite anybody's style, but we're going to do the whole thing with creme fraiche. We're going to blow it up. We have a beautiful wild mushroom mix we're going to put on top of it.
Sure.
And then we're going to have some watercress, and that's going to be the entire burger. Mm-hmm. And then last but not least is Tori's burger with brie.
Hell yeah, it is.
Brie, arugula, bacon jam, and apples. That's right, green apples. So when you get this beautiful fatty beef and all those great fresh flavors just coming down through on the bite, awesome. And of course, we're putting on this brand new roll that we're supporting on the Monsters. It's the Sara Lee Artisano bakery bun that they've now turned out. This bread has been flying off the shelves. They turned it into a bun. Split on the top, nice and tough. It's going to give us a good, chewy, great bite. We're going to crisp it.
It's super soft, though.
It is.
It's awesome. Super soft.
And then see how many packs the kids have already eaten for Christ's sakes?
I know. I know. You brought home like 10 and there's like 2 left.
It's insane.
So what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, J-Dubs. Oh, this crazy. It's called Whole
Sun.
Whole Sun, and it's like this sour red ale. It's crazy, man, but it's really unique.
They're out of Sarasota, so it's a local.
And they're fans,
awesome.
dude. They sent these 3 special bottles of beer, and I told them to crack them, so
yeah.
I couldn't find anything other cool tonight.
Delish.
It's great, so thank you very much. Good sipping beer. Great cooking beer.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's fly this tomato story.
Okay.
Okay, so earlier...
Yellow tomatoes, Willie said. Willie's judging
well,
you.
No, yeah, I know.
Judging your tomatoes. Your tomatoes are not up to par.
Listen, I deserve it. Willie, I do deserve it. Okay, so let me just tell you what we have going. Look at that.
I know. I want to eat this right now.
See, you could eat that right now.
I know.
We're going to pulse it a little bit, kind of break it down a little bit more. That way we're going to add a little bit of balsamic in there.
Okay.
And you actually should throw some fresh thyme in there. It's kind of gives it a real good aromatic flavor. So I made some buttermilk.
Okay.
So if you don't know how to make buttermilk, and it calls for buttermilk, it's basically, I think for every cup of milk, you use probably about a tablespoon of lemon juice or white vinegar and let it sit. It'll curdle the milk, and it acts a lot like buttermilk. So that's what we did tonight. So we're gonna do our half cornmeal and half flour breading, and I have some garlic powder, salt, and pepper in here. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna fry these tomatoes off because these are gonna go right on our burger. It's gonna give it this great crunch. And then when that sharp cheddar cheese has been fried, like in the pan, you know, with some chives in there, and that onion.
It's going to be so good. All right, get to it. What are we waiting on? You're talking too much. Let's cook.
This oil's got to get hot. You are such a maniac. What are you doing? Oh, and by the way, the reason we put we did the salt early is because that vinegar will actually get into that, and that'll taste really good in about 20 minutes or so when we're plating these burgers up. That's going to be insane.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually taste it.
Okay, so let's actually go ahead and get this pan out of here and get these, while my other oil is heating up for more.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and get...
Are the apples that we're going to use Granny Smith's?
Yeah, Granny Smith, yeah. Yep, Granny Smith. And I'll tell you why, because it's the best texture.
Right.
Like when you make those apples,
crunchy, right,
and they hold up real well to heat.
Right.
And when they cook, you add that sugar to them. It gives them that great tart sweetness that makes them. That's what makes them so awesome, you know.
For sure.
So we'll just go ahead and load up. You know what? Why not? So we're gonna load this up. This is 4 onions cooked down
for about an hour.
A pound of bacon. Yeah, for about an hour. With some bacon juice, some oil.
Kathy, it sounds good, right? Nicole, you know, girl. Dwayne, Lori, yep. See, everybody likes my burger, babe.
Oh, they're saying yours is the best one?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm gonna ruin it then.
You better not ruin my damn hamburger.
Since you've been,
I'll put this camera down, and then you're done, buddy.
Listen,
done.
You're the one making the old limpy Johnny Johnnies.
Wow.
Listen.
You made it easy tonight, honey. Do that. Hold on.
Hold on. You need to stop telling me what to do. Listen, I got a little balsamic glaze.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of glaze. All right. Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Oh.
Is it good? All right. Let me have a fork. Oh, that's a lot, but I'll eat it. It's okay. Oh my God.
So imagine smoky bacon with those sweet
Holy cow.
with those sweet onions cooked down in some brown sugar. Like I said, I really should put like a tablespoon of bourbon in there, but I'm not gonna because Tori doesn't like bourbon. Okay, so
you know why I don't like bourbon? Is Jim Beam bourbon?
Jim Beam? I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is. I think it is.
So,
God, how did I not know that?
Jim Beam and I had a really rough night one night.
Did you really?
About 13 shots later, when
Tori.
I had alcohol poisoning in my bathtub and almost drowned myself.
That would kill a rugby player.
I can't even smell it.
Really?
You put it underneath my nose tonight, and I was like, what?
Unlike that wine, you don't have any problems.
It's fine.
Okay, so
I have thrown up on
tomato.
Yep.
Into the milk. Into the flour and cornmeal mix. Okay. If you wanted to, we'll show you one time. If you want what they call double bat or whatever, you can go right back into the wet.
Double it.
Right back into the wet, and then right back into the flour again. So you get a lot of cornmeal. It's gonna be a really, really super crunchy tomato. And then right into our oil. So let's go ahead and make the rest of these real quick.
Yep.
Into our milk. Buttermilk.
Yep.
for selling it. And so I'm going to make these just the regular way, George. That actually, I think that's a little too much. Always work, like when you're putting stuff in the hot oil, guys.
It's never too much to put batter on something. Come on, buddy.
Give me double rest on that. Are you already hammered?
I'm not yet. I'm trying real hard.
Are you really? I got a feeling you're going to make it.
Hey, we got 19 people to share our video.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate that very much. So we're frying some tomatoes for the top of these gourmet burgers we're doing tonight.
Tony Rage says he wants to come over for a How Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
He can come.
Wow.
We'll cook for him.
All right,
oh, can you use smoked Gouda instead of the cheddar?
Yes, you can use literally whatever cheese you want. The reason I like cheddar, sharp cheddar, it's got a good piercing flavor.
Yep.
And I think it's going to go really well with this. And the arugula is super peppery, you know?
Yep.
So you're going to have the onion in it. The chive is going to come alive when it hits that thing. It's going to be a lot going on. And that super sweet jam with that real smoky bacon is going to be just great, guys. Just absolutely great.
They thought that you were drinking Jim Beam. Nope, he's not.
No, that's crazy. That crazy J-Dub. I never even heard of anything like this. Like this red ale, but it's a sour.
Yeah, it's delicious,
insane,
right?
It's so good. We appreciate that.
Oh, Kathy said Jen is her Jim Beam. Ugh.
Jen is like that's what
hard stuff.
That's what old lady movie stars just walk around in their robe drinking. Like,
you know, I kind of do like Jen though. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You can get
whenever
Jen would be very bad for you.
Marlowe's has a really good drink with a Jen, and it's like eating a meal. And
a meal of solid death and fight is what it's like. That's like the female tequila.
It is.
That's exactly what that's like. That's like girl tequila gin.
Oh, do you remember the last time I had tequila? Do you remember who got it spit in their face?
Was it me?
No.
Is your boyfriend?
Nope.
No.
When we were on,
that guy
do you remember we were on Russ's boat?
Oh Christ, I do remember that.
And I was sitting, and he gave me that shot, and I spit it straight in his face.
Oh, that's right.
Because it was warm. That was the last time I had tequila.
And then you guys disappeared on a canoe.
No, not me and Russ.
And to the no. You and
Maggie.
Maggie.
Naked.
Was hoping we would avoid mentioning that, but what the hell? All right, so we're gonna dice up a little bit of we're gonna use shallot.
Okay.
Because I got one left.
Yep.
And we're gonna do just one clove of garlic. Because we don't really need any more than that. We don't want to. This beef literally has so much flavor. You just want the idea of the burger, because really, you're already gourmet. If you just put salt and pepper and grilled this, you're already gourmet, because the quality of this beef is so exceptional.
Hey Joe, we're drinking J-Dub
It's called
Whole Sun, and I am drinking my wine gift from Kelly Cable, Miranda, and it is delicious.
All right, so shallot action.
Tony said Jim Beam's bourbon for high schoolers. Well, that's...
It is.
Tony, I was literally just married, 18. Ridiculous.
You know, making great decisions.
Which I carried on through my life.
Well, you made one good one.
Oh, you think?
You married a whole empty.
Daniel said Jen's for real drinkers. What's up, Shane Davids?
Hey, what's up, dude? That's an Itch Tuck Me crew. You see what shirt I got on right here?
Yeah, it's an Itch and Tuck Me. Itch Tuck Me.
Don't look at my boobs, dude. We've talked about this. My God. They're supple and delicious. And
Macy's asking for Mrs. Egg. Oh, hey. I don't know. I don't have any makeup on.
Oh, yeah. No. Swing that ass around. Swing it around. Everybody's laughing and playing tonight. Hammer this J-Dub.
Hey, no makeup.
No, don't say that. Why do you say that? You don't need to make a disclaimer. Hey, horrible genetics.
Oh. Let's put it back on you. There you go.
You're such an ass. All right. Notice the distinct color of this beef. Which is pink, kind of. And there's a reason why.
Why?
Because it is crazy high quality.
You are making me nervous with that knife. What's happening here?
We pack this stuff up. It's like gold.
It is like gold, right?
It is. So this is what we're making our baller burgers. This is This is Wagyu beef from the guys over at Florida Fresh Meats. It's Florida Fresh Meats, FloridaFreshMeatCompany.com.
Yep.
And Jan Costa is the man over there.
He is the man over there. Super cool guy, down to earth, and has a super awesome story. You're going to have him on the show, right?
Yeah, it's actually coming in the PTK tomorrow for the first segment to talk about his story. It's kind of crazy. He's like this. He's bombastic. He's just kind of Jan, you know. It's kind of funny. He's old school, works hard. Super old school. Works really hard. So since we're about ready, we're gonna go ahead and. This is a what's it? Mortar and pestle. Is that what it is? Yeah. So we have some peppercorns. You can do these in a coffee grinder, which is what I wish I had right now. Yeah. But you can hear them. We're gonna crack these peppercorns up as much as we can. We don't mind big pieces because that's kind of what this thing is all about. Okay. From prep to finish, how long is this going to take? For what? Like, I don't know. He said from prep to finish, how long? Oh, I don't know, an hour. I mean, because, you know, we're kind of taking our time here, but like, there's a lot of stuff I did that I would have already done just because I wanted to show you guys, you know, kind of what we're doing and a couple of things I've learned. So pepper, so we got, of course, that is. God, that is, you talking about aromatic? Smell it. Holy cow, I can smell it from here. And that's what you want. Okay, so let's prepare tacos. These are ready to go. And we want them super crispy. I don't know what's happening. Willie said, just quit raining and the sun is on the horizon. Wait on the water and go down so we can play in the trash again. I don't know. What is that person talking about? I'm pretty sure I just started the race war. Oh, tear them down. Tear them down. All right, so a few more seconds on that. But that's the color we want, Tori. If you want to come in and check that out. I'm coming. That's the color we want right there. I feel like you're always telling me how to do my life. I'm not trying to tell you. It kind of feels like you are. If you'll notice, we have the oven at 350 because we're going to treat these burgers like they're steaks. Because this hamburger is actually higher quality than most steak you'll get in the grocery stores. This is pretty good stuff, guys. So, and by the way, if you want to kind of step it up, you can order this right online. Jan sells this out of Ocala, right online. You can have it shipped right to your front door. Yeah, and awesome. If you wanted to ball out, I think this pack right here is going to make 3 pretty good sized burgers. I think this would be about $18. Now, of course, you're looking, holy crap! But if you think about that, that's 3 giant burgers. Though. Look how much meat that is. Yeah, it's going to be they're going to be third-pound burgers, so they're going to be good sized burgers. And, and again, I mean, this is not something you do every weekend. This is, you know, the start of football season. It's Labor Day weekend. You're going to have some friends over. That's why we're doing something special. Wagyu beef's not that expensive, Scott. Especially if you're, I mean, it's not, look, if you're like cooking for the Little League, you're probably not going to want to use it. Yeah, but if you're going to have a nice dinner or have some people over that you want to do a gourmet burger for, holy cow, it's perfect. Right. Plus they send everything. They can send everything from, I'm going to dump this. They're having an entire conversation that I'm completely missing on here. They don't need us? They do not. Right. We don't mind that. We don't mind if they need us. Yeah, Greg, the fried green tomatoes are for the burger. Okay. So, we're going to do a little bowl here, actually. And we're going to just mix this burger up real quick in this little bowl. Because we're going to, the apple bars in it is the only thing that's hitting anything in it. Jimmy cracked peppercorns, and I don't care. And when I say begging, I'm begging you to stop. So, shallot, garlic, all right? Yep. Not that much. You can see we don't have that much. Salt. Okay. All right. How much? Look, enough salt for a burger. I mean, I don't know. Here's another thing. Worcestershire. Okay. Couple drops. Yep. Don't go crazy because it will take over. We're not putting any pepper in this burger because guess what? We're gonna cover the outside in it. We're rolling it in peppercorns. Do as little as you can with this beef to get these vegetables incorporated in there, guys. Okay, don't beat it up a lot. And I don't want to hear a word about cross contamination because this is all we're doing. Cross contamination. They all scream it. It's fine. I don't think the food inspector's coming to our house. And now, this Wagyu is going to lose some fat because it has so much fat in it. So you can make the burgers a little bit bigger than the bun. I actually like my burgers almost the exact size of the bun. I like to also make them about an inch thick. Those are big ass hamburgers. All right, that's an inch thick. Now look at this. These are like whole.
Those are big ones.
Yep.
That's right, Daniel Deans. A Big Mac does cost $5, and that's about how much you'll spend on the best beef you can get. And that is not even, is it all like meat? I don't even know. I don't want to talk about McDonald's.
Yeah, don't do that.
But I don't know if it's real all meat.
Well, I mean, it's beef. There's no question. Okay, so.
Hey, Sandra.
You can see we're going to roll.
Get the sides.
We want it, we really do want a good coating of this.
Tony, we're not grilling them because it's dark outside and you would not be able to see it. So we're
and I'll tell you something else too. Another reason we're not grilling them is because I don't want the smoke flavor on these burgers because I have flavor I have going in there and I don't want the smoke to take anything away from it.
Okay. So you don't want it to take it over?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So I don't. I actually don't want it on the grill. We're doing these inside on purpose. So you can see we have, this is a third a pound of this great beef from Florida Fresh Meats. We're not going to do much to it. I just want to get it kind of in a ball. Push it down. And with these, actually, I do want to form it. And you have to, another thing about this beef, you have to be careful because you can handle it long.
Yep.
There's so much fat in it. Just the heat of your hands will start melting this fat, and they get gummy, and then they're hard to kind of control. And Tori likes hers
thin.
So I always have to pull a burger out and make it thin for my wife.
You can take some of that. Eat away.
That's fine. That's what it's going to have to be tonight.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, so we have our fried. So we're actually not far away.
Scott, it's floridafreshmeats.com. That's where it is. He said he buys his from Australia.
Oh, he can, I guess. I mean,
that's weird.
I think there's only a couple of places. Jan told me I think there's only a couple of places that are certified to. I guess the DNA from this, the cows that are up in Summerfield are the ones, like the same ones. It's from the same family or line or something like that. Jan can tell you all about it. The website has tons of information. So
yeah.
Seriously, it's like ridiculous.
Have you ever had an ostrich burger?
Oh, I have. Yes, I have.
And?
It's a lot like beef. There's kind of a weird mind block when you start eating stuff like that I still have yet to get past.
What are you putting on there?
Just salt and pepper on these burgers, okay?
Okay.
Don't want to take anything away from regular cast iron.
Okay.
Listen to that.
I hear it.
Now,
I'm going to come over here.
This is my apple pie that's going to steam up. We're going to have to turn this on. We're going to have to...
Oh, sorry, guys.
So you can see, because I'm going to cook the apple bar. Here's another great tip. If I'm cooking 3 different kinds, if you look at 3 different thicknesses in the pan, but I know that Tori doesn't mind her burger like medium.
Right.
Or even a little bit more. She doesn't mind. I want that apple pie medium rare or a little bit, and I usually don't eat it like that, but that burger actually is better like that. And then this regular old burger here is going to be just a regular old medium. I like mine medium.
Okay.
So you see her have her fried tomato? Look how good that looks.
That looks so good.
It's so crispy, you like a potato chip.
I know.
Okay, so we are literally basically going to, and we have our brie cheese, so let me go ahead and turn my order real quick. Turn right over.
Hey, Todd said you're going to break your teeth on those peppercorns.
Ah, I'm fine.
Sandra said that's a lot of spice. Sandra, it was peppercorns, honey.
I'm telling you, it cooks out. It's going to be fine. What am I getting here? I came here to get something. Oh, cheese. Brie. And then the apple bar is going to have the cream
So
bread.
what does the Worcestershire do? Because a couple of people have commented that you put Worcestershire in there, and they're a little.
Are they miffed about that?
Little miffed.
Well, that's what kind of burger it is. I mean, that's one of the traditional. As I looked it up and kind of did some work looking it up, the traditional preparation for an apple bar burger is garlic, shallots, salt, pepper, or salt. That's it, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and then you roll it in the forced ground pepper.
Well, Marissa said that if you dip your hands in cold water, the fat won't stick to your hands.
You're right.
That's interesting.
You're 100% right.
Do you ever use bison meat?
No, you know what? I did have they brought bison to the Monsters. The guys that are Petty's did brought bison to the Monsters. I haven't had Jan's bison, but I know he has it. But I haven't had it, no. I know it eats a lot like beef. It really does, like a lot, just like beef, really, to be honest with you. So we're going to use arugula. This is actually roquette, yes, arugula for Tori's burger.
Vernon, I hope the smoke alarm doesn't come on.
It's not going to go off. Why would it go off?
Well, I know, we have that loud ass fan on.
And then, well, I'm about to turn it down.
They think that you need a chef's hat because of for lighting purposes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
At any point,
Art wants to know what we're using for buns. Art.
No, that's the brand new one. We're
Artisano.
Yep.
Artisano, Sara Lee. They are super soft, but we are going to. We're putting them in the oven for a little bit, right? To toast them up.
Yeah, we're gonna toast them up.
Yeah, they are friggin' delicious. Medium well. They love Wagyu. It's fine. Hashtag. I don't know what that was.
All right. That's an apple. We have a sour apple. So yummy.
Yeah. Let me taste it.
And we have our bacon jam that we made earlier.
Oh my god, so
Nice.
good. Give me that fat piece of bacon right there on that side.
Yeah. Damn, player.
Yep. Yep.
Man, oh man.
Oh man.
I mean,
Oh my god, Lori, I remember Buns of Steel. I did it after I had my babies.
Tori, why do you have to yell at stuff like that?
Because she put it on here. It brought me back.
Put you in the old time machine, did it?
It did. I was 19. I was 12.
Should I put any maple syrup in that?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
Nope,
I
that's
agree.
perfect.
I think that would make it almost too kind of gummy. So we have that. We're also going to do the thing that kills all of your pans. We're going to make the fried cheddar.
Okay.
Because while we're plating the other burgers, the apple bar burger is going to get made in a second because we have to saute off the mushrooms and the fat.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and turn this burger over. These are ready to go in the oven for a few minutes.
Dwayne, I agree. My burger is going to rock.
Okay, see, look.
You can't flip.
Look at that. See that crisp right there? That's all that pepper just seared into a nice crust on the burger. So I'm going to throw these in the oven. We're going to let them sear up here real quick on the top.
Hey, Peter wants to know, he wants to have date night with his wife and he wants to cook for her.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you recommend?
You know, women are weird about beef because it's so heavy, and you know, if you are cooking to get romantic, you want to make sure that you're not feeling bloated. Something chicken, well, you know what? I'll tell you what's good, chicken marsala. That's an easy dish to start with. You can do it over mashed potatoes. You can do it over like orzo or rice or pasta, however you want to do it.
That was your player dish, right?
A little salad and some fresh bread. Sorry, Tori. Sorry, Tori. How can you even say I had a player dish?
You did.
Nothing about me says player.
Jimmy. You had a girlfriend when you tried to start dating me.
Tori.
You did. I'll be honest here.
You know what? You should stop being honest. Why don't you throw brakes on the honesty machine over there? That'd be great. Just pump them one time. Don't my dukes get hot.
I didn't even know you had a girlfriend.
Oh, check this out.
Dirtbag.
So,
What is this?
huh?
Russian?
Yeah, no, it's I don't know what that is actually. German. It's German brandy.
Okay.
And I found it at a garage sale. I swear, and I paid $2 for it. It's about a $60 bottle of brandy, and it's 45 years old, I believe. And I opened it tonight, and the cork disintegrated. But it is delicious. That's also going to go in the apple bar sauce.
Every house should have a 12 to 18 inch iron skillet. I'm going to open this door because it's super hot in here.
All right.
And I'm opening the other door too.
All right, so I'm making the...
Has the ghost made an appearance while you're home by yourself?
Totally.
And you swear that our house is being overrun by
Can I ask you a
spirits?
question? Why do you find it necessary to try to embarrass me in front of my friends and family? I want to know why you do... Why?
These aren't your friends.
Listen.
They don't know you.
They do know me. We're in love. Oh. Chives.
Okay. Look at you with the fancy chives.
Okay, so chives. That's going to go into our cheddar cheese that we're about to throw right in that frying pan. Oh.
I'm excited about that happening.
And it's going to make a blob, and you're just going to keep folding it. Then it's going to get that brown on top of it. We're going to fold these chives. These chives, as they sweat, will kind of fill that cheddar cheese with like an oniony type thing, which will be supported by the jam. But then that sweetness will come in.
Yeah.
But that brie is so stank.
Yeah.
On that high quality beef, it is going to be insane. Your burger probably is going to be
the best.
Like the most unique burger because of all the different flavors, and the apple gives texture.
It'll be the best. It'll be fine. It's fine.
But the Au Pauvre burger is that's the rock star tonight.
So they like hearing about ghost. So do you want to tell them a ghost story about food?
I can't. A food? Well, the only one is the.
It's Cabin Boy. Cabin Boy was at our house. We were having a party. I think it was your 40th.
It was your 30. It was your 30th.
No.
It was. It was your 30th.
Okay.
It was a surprise party.
Yep. It was a surprise party. It was my 30th. We were all standing in the kitchen.
Matter of fact, and like a stove just like this. It had the glass top, and I always keep like my. I had one of these, but it looked like more like a coffee cup, kind of without a spout, type thing, or without an ear or whatever.
Right.
And we were talking about. I was telling them ghost stories in that very house.
Yes.
And on my life, I mean, Shannon Burke was standing right there.
Yeah, Shannon Burke.
That crazy son of a bitch was standing right there. Let me tell you, if Burke was sober and was standing right there, and he knew.
Yeah.
But he saw that. Look, he saw that thing slide across that
and tip over and spill.
Hit the side so hard, guys, that it tipped over and spilled. And Cabin Boy
left,
looked at us all, and said,
"I'm out.
Good seeing you," and walked right out the door. Mm-hmm. That is no bullshit.
That's 100% a true
100%
story.
True, yeah.
You're the reason why Kendall listens to the Monsters.
Hey, thanks.
You're the only reason Wayne listens to the Monsters.
Oh, there's a lot of reasons to listen to the Monsters. There's a lot of cool stuff on the show.
Sharon said the same thing. Aw, you are our friends and family, Mike.
Hey, if you guys don't mind tonight, like and share. We're making gourmet burgers. Now look, Tor.
Yeah.
See what I'm doing?
Why did you do that before I got here?
Well, because I'm just that's just cheddar cheese. It's just sharp cheddar.
I know, but people like to see this.
Yeah, it's just sharp cheddar.
Yep.
And because this is a non-stick pan, we're going to be able to do that like an omelet thing. And this is going to sweat a lot of oil.
This is going to be fun to see if you can pull this off.
Well, it is going to be fun to see if I can pull it off because I don't really know if I can.
No, you can. Are you kidding me?
Put our chives right in there now.
Yeah.
Right.
That looks so good.
That's gonna go
so
right.
What's going on with this one too? This is going on
the one with the fried green tomato. Yeah, it's going to be the cheddar and the chives. Then we're going to have the bacon jam on top of that, and that's going to have. This is going to have. It's going to have arugula as well. Yours has arugula, and this one will have maybe some watercress. I don't know, just some greens.
Watercress. I think watercress.
Yeah,
they're a little more tangy.
This arugula is peppery.
Yep. Okay. So you just kind of do that. Are you worried?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
About what?
I don't know. About this not doing what it's supposed to do.
See how that one already did it?
Yeah. Congealed. It congealed.
So what we got here, let's see what the burgers and the stove look like. Just don't get too close, you'll get all foggy.
Okay.
Look at that. See the juice coming out of the top?
Yes.
I can push that and tell you. That's not ready yet, but look how good that's cooking right there. That's going to be perfect.
It's going to be so good. Okay.
So, see how it's got those, see how much oil's in that. Look at that.
You just have to get that out of the way, right?
Yeah, you can work away from it and do whatever.
Make it stick a little bit.
Oh, see how we got that fried? So we're going to go ahead and set this off to the side. And as it cools, I'll work it. I'll work it, girl.
Work it.
I'll work it, girl.
Work it. Cover boy. Work it, girl. That song?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the rock.
As far as these guys know?
The RuPaul song.
Oh, really?
Work. Cover girl. Work it, girl. That one. Do you only know the Rihanna one?
I don't know that one either.
Yes, you do.
Let's go get these buns going, and we're close.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because, well, I've got to do the Au Pauvre.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't take long, though.
No, not at all. So...
Now, do you want yours lightly toasted?
Yes.
Okay. So, real quick, just so, because these guys are a client, and they're good people, the guy who runs
They are good people. Beat and Boat Bakeries. They're such sweet, sweet people.
Big time supporter of Crime Line, so this is another way you can support these guys.
Yeah.
This is their brand new bun. Now, what they did is Sara Lee makes that artisanal white bread or wheat bread. You see it very, very popular. Like, literally became one of their best-selling items, like, instantly. Well, they're like, how can we turn this into something even cooler? And that's when they started developing this bun. Let me tell you, talking to the guys, this took some work. This gig was actually supposed to come down months ago.
Yeah.
But the guys from Sara Lee and the guys from Bimbo are so sticklers for professionalism. They want to make sure the bone is absolutely perfect. So you have already a pre-baked kind of semi-hard crust. Inside it's almost sticky, doughy.
Yeah, it's super soft.
So what that allows is when I
fave.
retoast this, I can brush it with a little bit of butter if I want, but I'll retoast that, and that thing will get nice and crispy. Will give us a good, solid, nice bite all the way through.
Manuel said metal on a non-stick. Get your S together.
Metal on a non-stick. What's he
Yep,
talking about?
it's the spatula you used.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're doing it now.
No.
This is his point he's proving.
So we have our little patty of cheese.
Yeah.
It'll come around. This one, I'm kind of work it in the middle, and it'll melt down like an egg, and it'll spread out. What I'll do is right before I put that on,
Yeah.
I'll put it right back on the heat, and it'll spread out a little bit, and
Yeah.
then we'll drop it right on top of that. So you can get these anywhere. Publix has them for sure. Walmart has them for sure, and actually a lot of grocers have them, so you can go pick them up. I don't know if Winn-Dixie has them or not. I think they may.
They probably do.
So we're just going to toast those up. We're not going to do a lot because we're going to use our onion. We're going to use our bacon jam.
Okay.
And you can put a little bit of mayo if you want. The Apple Bar burger you're not going to need because it's going to have this like sauce that comes with it that's part of these mushrooms.
Yep.
Your burger doesn't need anything, and that other burger, the nice cheddar.
You know why it doesn't need anything?
Because your burger has a lot of cool stuff on it.
It's going to be the best burger of the night.
Your burger.
What do you have the oven on?
350.
350 Art. Hey, what pots and pans do you use?
These are actually, this is just regular cast iron.
Okay.
And all my other stuff, I have just mix and match. Really, it's just mix and match. It's
You
just
have Teflon, you have...
I have some Teflon, I have some Emerald stuff.
What's the last one that I got you? I got you that really nice set.
That's Teflon, I believe. All right, so mushrooms.
Yep.
Yeah, these are just a mix of wild mushrooms, shiitake, portobello, white, and
Okay.
I think there's some porcinis in there as well.
Cliff says he loves perfect buns.
Oh, wow, that's so unbelievably original. Cliff, thanks for joining into our party tonight. We really appreciate it so much. We're running a little bit long tonight, but that's okay. I hope everybody doesn't mind.
It's okay.
There's a lot of stuff involved tonight.
Plug in. You may need to plug in.
Yeah, we'll get going. Actually, we're not that far.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll plate all of these onto one plate. We can go from there. How's that sound?
Todd said every time you say bacon jam, I smile. It's kind of true. Is it not? Hey guys, give us a like and a share, please.
Yeah, we would really appreciate it.
Art says he likes Swiss diamond pans.
Again, I think
Where is that? I've never even heard of them.
Daniel has like that ball ass all clad.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's good too. It's good stuff.
Tanya, I think we need new pots and pans too.
All right, so we're just sauteing these mushrooms down. It won't take that long.
Okay.
And these burgers are going to rest a little bit, and I'll start building them. Let's go ahead and get these great rolls toasted off.
What would be a good grill pan and griddle to purchase?
Like any heavy one that has a coating on it that won't stick.
Yeah.
I actually I messaged somebody just the other day. They were asking me about how I do certain stuff, and I love my grill pan because I can kind of what I like to call char braise.
Yeah.
Like one of our dishes, if you look back, we did white asparagus. And the grill pan has the ridges. What's cool about this is you grill them, you get the marks. Well, then when your time to go, you want it to cook, and it looks the way you want, just pour chicken stock while that lid is sitting on top of it.
Right.
And it just basically steam kind of braises it. And it's great, dude. That thing is awesome. And if it's just like Tori and I'm just cooking a couple chicken breasts, to mark that thing up and get a good color on it, it's the best.
What's the brand again of the buns?
It's Sara Lee Artisano split top bun, pre-dusted. You'll see them. Publix has them out in the like in freestanding areas where you can see it with that bread, the Artisano bread.
So it's like on an end cap or something like that.
Yes.
Like a Sara Lee end cap.
Yes.
Very cool.
So your burger's here. I'm gonna go ahead and put you back in real quick.
Okay. So what are you doing now?
I'm melting this cheese off.
Hey, Katrina.
Just gonna melt this cheese off real quick. Make sure that's your cheese. And And then, so we're going to go ahead and do our mushrooms here real quick.
Okay. Ooh, my arm.
We're going to have some brandy.
It's right here.
Right?
Yeah.
Some brandy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
So mad.
These are mushrooms. This is going on which hamburger?
The apple bar.
What did you just put in here?
That's mustard.
Like Grey Poupon?
Grey Poupon.
Pardon me.
Pardon me.
Do you have any Grey Poupon, please?
Kind of red wine vinegar. All the recipe will be up. And mascarpone. I just did mascarpone because I'm trying to drink fresh. You can see this here. Gotta smell that.
I do.
How crazy is that?
It's really, really, really good. So you're putting mascarpone in here? Okay. How creamy is that?
It's very.
Yeah. So what are you trying to get it to do now?
For that to kind of actually just kind of break down a little bit.
Okay.
I don't need to go all the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna pile these mushrooms right on top of it.
That looks good.
Oh my God, almighty.
They wish they had smell-o-vision, honey. Here, let me taste it.
Unbelievable.
Let me see.
All right, let's plate it.
Oh my God.
How you like it?
So good.
Not bad, huh? All right,
So good. Okay?
let's plate her up, guys.
Let's go.
So,
This is the best hamburger in the world.
Alright, so we got a good little light toast on our buns.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. You can get them as toasty as you want or not as toasty as you want. Also, this bun is tough as nails. You can brush butter on it, you can grill it, you can do whatever you want. These things will hold up great. They have great firm texture. Onion jam. Crazy old onion jam.
Yep. That
Bottom.
onion jam is
Right on the bottom.
going to be ridiculous.
Okay. Our burger with our brie right on top.
Mmm.
Our arugula. Actually, it's to our
Let's do our apples first because the apples will stick to it.
apple there. So
Yeah, perfect. These are our Granny Smith apples.
and our arugula on top of that.
And then some bitter arugula
And we'll do a little bit more jam on the top of the bread just to be able to have it.
to hold it together. Well, that looks good. Here's number one.
All right, that's brie, arugula, apple, and bacon jam.
Homemade bacon jam.
Here we go with the number two. So bacon jam again on the bottom. The only one that's not going to get this is the Apfelwa burger. Not baklava, honey. Got our nice, beautiful Wagyu beef from Florida Fresh Meats, which we love.
Yep.
Okay. On top of this, we're going to do our fried green tomato. And on top of that, we're going to do our... Oh, it's good. Perfect. Our cheddar cheese patty
Look
with...
how lucky you got with that sucker.
Our cheddar cheese patty with... stop calling me out. That's not fair. Cheddar cheese patty with
Some arugula?
chives.
Watercress.
Some chives in there.
Okay.
All right. And then actually, you know what? Mustard would be great on this, but we're going to put a little watercress right on top there.
Watercress is bitter, so I think that would be a really good cut.
This is peppery as well. Man, that's going to be so good.
Yep.
Almost like a radish. A little bit like
It is.
a little bit like a
Look
radish.
how tall that thing is.
So that is our fried green tomato, cheddar cheese with chives melted in,
Yep.
and our watercress.
Yep.
That's Gourmet Burger 2.
That's number two. Let's knock that over to the side so you can kind of see what's in there.
Okay, and here's the Big Daddy.
The Big Daddy.
What I think is in there.
Everybody thinks my brie is going to be the winner.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm going to do a little bit of mustard on the bun.
So let's build this.
A little bit of mustard on the bun.
Okay.
Okay. We have our Apfelwa burger, which is our beautiful Florida fresh beef. Wagyu, by the way. You can have delivered crusted in these beautiful peppercorns.
Yeah.
Cooked probably to about medium rare. Mm-hmm. Then we have this beautiful patty of mascarpone cheese with our mix of mushrooms, our wild mushrooms.
Oh my god, this thing is going to be giant.
And our
watercress
right on top.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Who's going to eat that?
I'm about to eat it. That's who. Oh. I'm about to eat it. And those are our 3 baller burgers, guys.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Hey, you got to get the coleslaw.
Oh, and some slaw.
Let's decorate this dish. Decorate this dish with some coleslaw. Put it right there in the middle. They look like they're all like doing battle against each other.
And this is our dill slaw.
Perfect. Look at that plate. That,
guys,
is
some yumness right now.
Amazing.
I'm telling you straight up, that's some yummy stuff. You want to step your burgers up? Those are 3 gourmet burgers that I urge you to make. Buy 1 pack of this great Wagyu beef from the guys over at Florida Fresh Meats. I'm thinking it's FloridaFreshMeatCompany.com.
Yeah.
And Jan is the man.
Hey, that rhymes.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if he carries this there, but you go to Orlando Meats on Virginia, and they carry some of Jan's products there. So if you want to drive over in Orlando and check that out, kind of find out what they have and do that.
That's awesome. I'm super excited.
Big thanks to the guy over at J-Dub. We appreciate that. J-Dub gave us this beer tonight we have. It's called Whole Sun, and it is really good. It's like a sour red ale. I've never had anything like it. It's been delicious, and of course cannot go any farther without saying thank you to these guys. Beanbo Bakery, this Sara Lee Artisano white bun. You can find it at Publix, all your local retailers. Really, Walmart has it as well.
Kids make sandwiches on it. They love it.
Perfect for the cookout. Again, we're stepping up. We're making nice burgers tonight.
Yep.
But these things are great for sandwiches, Lobby Joe's, like we say in the ad. And you'll be able to find all these recipes. They're easy to make. We took a little time tonight, but the most valuable thing.
Got it.
If you learn anything tonight.
Hey, where'd you get that?
What?
Where'd you get your food processor?
At a garage sale for $20.
I love it.
Okay, so let's run a couple things so we can get you guys on your way because we're running a little bit late. We're not too bad tonight, but thanks for your patience. We appreciate you kind of hanging out with us. PTKradio.com has some cool stuff up. As soon as we get done with this, as soon as we go dark, we are going to eat, and we're going into kind of post-show.
Yeah, we are.
Tori and I just sit around. So when you click on it on PTK Radio, you'll also see the post-show underneath. They also have a pull-down tab. If you just want to go straight to the post-show, you can do that as well, where it says listen at PTKradio.com. Tomorrow night, we would love you to join us at Millennia 106. We do have some tickets left. It's out by the Mall Millennia. Super easy to get to. Bruno's a great chef. He's a good guy as well. And he's whipped up quite a menu, paired them up with some drinks and cocktails. Mojito. We're doing beer. We're doing some wine. We have some pork raviolis. It's going to be great. I hope you come and join us.
Margaritas. He's making a margarita.
It's going to be a great night. We can't wait. We also have some other stuff coming up. We're going to be in Apopka next weekend.
Yeah, we are at the barbecue and steak.
There you go, cookout thing. So we're going to be out there hanging out, so you can see us there. I think we'll have our tent up.
We will
that day. So if you want to drop by, maybe pick up a T-shirt or a sticker, we'll give everybody who slides by a sticker. Let's see, like and share the video. Yeah, all right, till we're out of them.
And share us, guys.
We do have some merch. If you want to go check that out, you can also support the show. I think we have tumblers, coffee cups, mugs, stuff like that.
We're gonna shut up and eat.
We are gonna shut up and eat. Thank you guys so much again. I appreciate it so much. Like and share, and we'll see you next Tuesday here on PrimeTime Kitchen's How Tuesdays.
Bye, guys.
Let's have some burgers now.
Let's have some burgers.
Burgers now.
Burgers.